You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent, Kody's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chaney, we're up, and let's go. There, yeah. Let's continue from where we left off, shall we? I don't care, it's fine. Oh. With that said, I must admit I am intrigued. When you crossed that threshold into that establishment, I did not expect you to be the hero of the prophecy. Imagine my surprise to learn His Majesty had lost sleep over something so pitiful as you. Still, I did not expect you to survive this long, let alone be a thorn in my side as much as you have been. All the more reason I'll have to stop you here, I'm afraid. You held your sword closely, drawn from your borrowed powers in your offhand. Who exactly are you, really? Ha! Since you asked so politely. Oh, that's cool. Before your eyes, Ashford's appearance shifted, his uniform melting away into an officer's regalia. I am General Ashford del Helmgarten, Galantine by birthright and kingly in heart's most trusted advisor. I didn't need to know that much. Well, you did ask. His demeanor softened into an amicable smile once more. Why are you even doing this? Can't you see all the harm you've been causing? What you call harm is nothing more than a necessity, dear Cassian. We do this for the well-being of Gallant, the well-being of all of Arborea. Yeah, right, that's the biggest lie of the century right there. Is that so? You don't believe yourself to be the only one on the side of righteousness, do you? How self-serving to think that yours is the only correct way of living. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Do not mistake me for yourself, hero. You exist only to uphold the current standard. I am a revolutionary who has challenged this farce of an existence, and the results speak for themselves. Your pathetic empire has crumbled under the king's reach. His Majesty's superior rule is what will sustain the future of this land. Your Majesty's rule has led to nothing but deaths and losses among the people. Look at all the amount of agony and despair you've sown throughout the country. And is that not their deserved punishment? What? You think they deserve this? These Polarian parasites are what caused this uprising. They have only themselves to blame. For nearly a century, we've endured ridicule and strife. In their eyes, Gallant was but a land of slaves and tools to be taken advantage of. His Majesty's rise to power changed that. His upheaval of the Baumgarten house saved us from the brink of extinction and gave us a chance to live again. For that feat alone, he is a true hero of Arborea. Do you get it now, hero? That is why this war is a necessity, to save our future generations from falling back into decay and decadence, to put an end to an era of shackles and break the cycle of segregation. And you think you can accomplish this by razing every city you come across to the ground? You've ruined so many lives for the sake of your own entitlement. You've taken more than you were owed and still think yourselves the victims? Do not lecture me on matters of morality, boy. You have not endured true hardship and famine for the better half of your life. What good is morality for craven crystal sucklers who think themselves better than the weak? We at least stand on equal footing, and yet you dare call us corrupt. Who wouldn't? Do you even hear yourself talk? You sound like a crazy politician. All these lies and half-truths about how rough you've had it. Do you think these people were living in the lap of luxury for the past 20 years? What do you know about these disgraceful traitors? You've barely been here for a month. Maybe I don't, but I have seen and heard stories about the misery these people have to endure. You and your king destroyed their homes, forcing them to migrate here. And even with the Guardian Crystal, their livelihoods are still at stake. These people just want to live peacefully, yet you still see them as a threat? What is wrong with you? Your misplaced sympathy is simply baffling. Their misery was of their own making. How ignorant of you to assume we'd never offered them a helping hand. We are more than willing to look past our transgressions and start things anew. They need only submit to His Majesty's rightful rule. And then they would have known utopia. But alas, they never yielded. Pray tell, then, how are we to blame when they have forsook that choice? Yeah, a choice that you and your bloodthirsty marauders forced upon innocent folks, huh? Your king is just a sad, despicable Enough! The snow leopard feinted you with a kick, which you very narrowly deflected. I have entertained your ignorant bleating for far too long, sheep. Whatever leniency I have offered you has been an error. You will submit to His Excellency's will. Ha! Not the kind of diplomacy I prefer, but it seems like that's the only persuasion you'll listen to. I won't let you get away for the crimes you've committed here to this day, Ashford. Ordini prosperita! You brandished your sword again, pointing a blade towards the snow leopard, who seemed indignant as ever. Fair. If you plan to protect this dying city to your last breath, so be it. In Iverk, Krigsman Nimerdian Duel Ferlison. He draws forth 5 ice daggers between his fingers as a delighted smile spreads over his face. Immer streven for Zekken et egal din pris. Oh shit, boss fight. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, am I ready for this? What tackle that deals? You just don't get it, do you? Cassian uses a tackle. Ashford resisted the hit and takes 8 damage. Ashford releases nether particulates. Corrupted Borix joins the fray. Oh no, I hope I get some help in here. I don't want to kill him too fast because he might have some interesting dialogue, so let's see. Ash, how pathetic! How embarrassing that the hero of this land can only muster this much. I like the piano solo going on in the background. Cassian struck Corrupted Borix with stalagmite spikes. Corrupted Borix takes 8 damage. Corrupted Borix took a defensive stance. Ashford's outline flickered. Ashford joins the fray? Cassian's tackles come off cooldown. Fuck! Well, I think I know which one is the real one. We'll see. Alright, gonna use tackle. Yeah, I have to start taking some of these out, or they're gonna overwhelm me. Cassian uses tackle. Corrupted Borix resisted the hit and takes 7 damage. Ashford flung knives at Cassian. Cassian blocked the attack. Corrupted Borix took a defensive stance. Ashford hurled some sharp blades towards Cassian. Oh shit. Cassian resisted the hit and takes 6 damage. Fuck! Corrupted Borix lowered their guard. Okay. Cassian slashed at Corrupted Borix with the sword. Critical hit. Corrupted Borix resisted the hit and takes 12 damage. Corrupted Borix collapsed from their injuries. Ashford hurled some sharp blades towards Cassian. Cassian dodged at the last second. Corrupted Borix cannot act this turn. Ashford hurled some sharp blades towards Cassian. Cassian resisted the hit and takes 3 damage. Cassian's tackle has come off cooldown. Cassian uses tackle. Ashford resisted the hit and takes 8 damage. Ashford is stunned. Ashford flung knives at Cassian. Cassian dodged at the last second. Ashford cannot act this turn. Ashford recovered from the stun. Cassian's stalagmite impact has come off cooldown. Cassian struck Ashford with stalagmite spikes. Ashford takes 8 damage. Ashford is stunned. Ashford hurled some sharp blades towards Cassian. Cassian blocked the attack. Ashford cannot act this turn. Ashford recovered from the stun. Cassian's tackle has come off cooldown. Cassian swung the sword at Ashford. Ashford, shit, deflected the hit with his cape. Ashford hurled some sharp blades towards Cassian. Cassian dodged in just the nick of time. Ashford flung knives at Cassian. Cassian dodged at the last second. Cassian slashed at Ashford with the sword. Ashford resisted the hit and takes 6 damage. Ashford collapsed from their injuries. Ashford hurled some sharp blades towards Cassian. Cassian blocked the attack. Ashford cannot act this turn. Cassian uses tackle. Oh shit! Damn. Ashford is stunned. Ashford dispersed. Cassian's stalagmite impact has come off cooldown. You won! Oh shit, that wasn't that bad. How can you be this strong already? It's because my boyfriend's a bear. This was not how this was supposed to happen. Give it up, Ash. The others will be here any minute. Fool! I will not be caught like some common rodent. No! I will do what I have set out to do. Hey! Get back here! I'm not done with you! Yeah! You chase behind him through the fog as it begins to clear, his focus disrupted. His figure was barely visible. Even in the all-black attire, the thickness of the fog managed to obscure his outline. Much to your fear, he disappeared for a moment before you managed to catch sight of him again. Your footsteps echoed throughout the sanctum as the fog clears enough for you to see the ceiling. Somewhere within the fog, you could hear Alyssa's voice, humming in the same tune as the Guardian Crystal did before. You pushed it out of your mind as you returned your focus to catching up with Ashford. At last, there he was, cornered with his back to the window, shut with shining light through the fog. The snow leopard turned around calmly to face you. Though he attempted to maintain his composure, his chest was obviously heaving from the pursuit. Stubborn as a Borax, aren't you? You heroes never know when to give up. I'd watch what I'm saying in your position. Turn yourself over to the Gallanteers, or I'd get cut down where you stand. Ha! You're just bluffing. If you couldn't kill me when you had the chance, I seldom believe you'd do it now. You kept your sword poised towards the snow leopard, the narrow room leaving little space to escape without getting struck in the attempt. Riddle me this. What can you accomplish by not killing me now? Fame, glory, accolades, titles. Isn't that what all you heroes desire? Honestly, none of that crossed my mind. I don't want to kill you if I could help it, Ash. If he had been truthful about his position as the king's advisor, he was worth more to you alive than dead. You're more used to us alive. Well now, look who's stealing my lines. I have an actual use for you. Your lot will not get a single shred of information out of me. I'd be better off dead. You felt a frigid gust blow by your cheek as a fresh wound was opened by Ashford's ice daggers. Ah! Fine! You leave me no choice. He broke into a sprint towards Ashford, arm held high, back to slash the traitor across the center of his mass. The snow leopard only braced himself, taunting you with deranged glee. It's the end of the line, Ashford! The sword never tasted flesh as you slammed your shoulder into Ashford. Having fainted with a false strike, you dropped your blade to put the full force of your body on him. You trout-brained fool! How could you do this to me? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did he help Alyssa? No. Okay. Oh shit, he disrupted her, oh god, maybe that's what he was trying to get him to do. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Thank y'all so much for being our lovely patrons. We appreciate each and every one of you. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Excuse me. Bye-bye.